Hello, ducks! Oh, look who's waiting for me. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for November 12th. No, November 13th, this Sunday. And it's not morning, it's 12:36. Conduct. I'm really feeling rotten, guys. Oh, I'm so full of... I'm pumped full of drugs right now to deal with this cold. I've got to dig my parsnips up, so ducks are getting out, even though it's only half a day. But I feel terrible. Oh, I could so lay down so easy, but the problem is I woke up this morning and how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna go into the pen. That's what it is. No, I gotta shoot. Oh, I'm so lost here. I gotta shoot the shotgun off. I've been laying down so much the last 36 hours. My back is sore, so I have to do something to loosen myself up because I can't lay around much. Like I didn't even have a good night's sleep. I woke up about every 2.5, 3 hours, and my back was sore. That's what woke me up, actually, because I've been laying around too much with this cold. Oh, I hate colds. You know, it's just a cold, guys. You know, it's nothing. You know, it's just a simple cold. But oh man, did you ever knock the crap out of you? Oh, I'm not doing too well talking here. The ducks haven't figured out what I'm up to yet here. I think when I shoot the gun off, they're going to figure it out. Oh, they're coming down to this end a little bit. All right, ducks, hang on. I'm going to set the camera up facing the pen, so when I shoot, you can see what the ducks do. Maybe they'll come down to this end. Is it ever nice out? All right, let's get this happening. Well, they moved forward. I don't know if I got a good video of it or not, guys. I'm not together today. I'm sorry. I'm half here. All I want to do is get my parsnips out of the ground. Come on out, duck. They're not too sure. And Doug's not even screwing it up. Yeah, that's pretty slow. Oh, the male muscovies are coming out though. I'm actually shocked. Mo himself is out. Okay, what are you guys doing? Oh, Doug's coming out of the bush here. Doug! Hey, 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 hey! Doug. Heel, heel, heel. Heel. Yeah, that's a good dog. Are you going to the creek, ducks? Looks like they are. Reb's going to give them a little push. All right, well, let's go do a walk around in the pen because they're, well, maybe they're going to go right down for us here. Oh, Limpy. Well, there she comes. Little girl. I wonder where Stripper is. Stripper's up at the Magoo's up in there. Oh. Limpy didn't like Doug getting close to her. So back to Magoo. Magoo hasn't realized everybody's left. He's up at the building. Oh, there comes Stripper. Yeah, I know, girl. You coming? No, eh? You're heading over to the food, it looks like. Sorry about the bad camera, guys. I'm really foggy today. The decongestants, they have, oh, Doug's growling. The decongestants have got me all screwed up. I'm not used to them. I'm not a big fan of them, that sensation you get from them, but I had to. Oh man, the pain this morning. It felt right across here that I got punched. I woke up, I thought I got black eyes, it was so sore. But it's just an old-fashioned cold. Nothing I'm gonna die from. Just gonna make my life a little more challenging here the next couple days because I've got to do some garden work. I've got to do it because Friday, Matt is supposed to be coming. Okay, the ducks won't go in the water. Matt's supposed to be coming for the cull. Him and his dad are gonna come over and help me do the ducks. All right, ducks. What's going on? Is there something here? All right, I'm gonna go ahead of the ducks here, guys, and do a little recon and see what's going on here, just in case. But Doug, he did a little bit of a growl, so there could be something here. You know, the animals know, and I don't have a clue. What a beautiful afternoon, though. I can't believe it's 12:36. The ducks are nervous, but I don't see anything. I don't see any ripples in the water, like anything swimming. You know, we did see the otters the other day, but they were farther out. And I don't see any swimming action right now. But the ducks aren't interested in going in the lake. Not at all, actually. Yeah, they're nervous. Doesn't make any sense here. I don't see anything. And the creek, guys, is completely clear. Like, it's absolutely perfect. Like, nothing swimming here. You can see right to the bottom, the whole creek. There's no churned up mud or nothing. But oh, is it ever shallow? I can't believe it. I'm not kidding you. I'm looking here like there's not even a foot of water here. But nothing's swimming in the creek, or has been swimming in the creek, because it's absolutely clear as a bell. Like, I don't know if this is showing up in the video or not, but you can see right to the bottom. There's nothing. One thing I'm shocked though is how shallow it is. man, we lost a lot of water. That's actually, you know what, guys, since the drought, you know, because, well, we've had ducks down here all the time, so it's always churned up, you know, or it was the otters or the turtles churning it up, so I could never see the bottom. But I'm blown away, actually. I'm gonna go farther up here. Maybe I can see the bottom up by the trees here. Relax, ducks. It's just Doug and I got the shotgun loaded, so don't worry about us. Good ducks. They don't know what to do. I don't know if this is showing up in the video or not. I can't tell in the viewfinder. Let me take a look. Oh yeah, it is. That is unbelievably shallow, guys. I'm shocked because I used to drive down this with the boat. And there's no way the boat motor, the electric motor, would go down this. But nothing's been here. Like no otters, because if there was otters swimming here because the water's so shallow, it would be all churned up and mucky. And it's absolutely clear as a bell. Is it ever? I can't remember the last time I saw it this clear. But I can't believe how much the ducks have torn the roots up here. I just zoom in here so you can see this. I'm hoping this shows up in the video. Yeah, it does. Look at that. They are eating the bulrush roots. The flock is just destroying this whole area. Like, it's all wide open. Like the mouth of the creek. Guys, go back to 2013. Actually, I'll put a link below the video here for any new viewers, and you can get an idea what this right here used to be like 3 years ago. I remember, you know, using the canoe and putting it in the creek lengthways, not even across the creek, but lengthways to block the creek so the ducks couldn't swim back. They have totally, like, all the roots are eaten up. Those bulrushes ain't growing back. Like if you look there, that's a bulrush root. They've eaten it right off. But from where I just walked, it is really soft. You can tell the ducks have done some serious damage. There's no roots holding it together anymore. Okay, it looks like the ducks are going to go back. They're not too keen on the water, which is bizarre because there's nothing in the water. Nothing. Like zero zip. The coast is absolutely clear. Like, I'm blown away, guys, by the roots that they've eaten. Pretty soon, at the rate they're doing this, guys, this whole area here, it's just gonna disappear because they have they're chewing around everything around it. Next year's flock is gonna open this wide open. Actually, even this area right here, it's already starting to come in towards the shoreline. They're eating it out also, because that used to be actually a solid line. I'll just show you with the zoom. From there, right across to there, it used to be a solid line of shoreline. And now they've got it wide open. Oh, they're finally going in. There they go. Took them a little while. A couple ducks went in first. Have some fun, ducks. There's about 4.5 hours, about 4 hours worth of daylight left. Let's go a little closer. I'm thinking they're going to stay in the creek. Something tells me they're not going to get too adventurous today. Doug's going to watch out here. They might go to the lake and make a liar out of me. But there's nothing here. That water is like absolutely clear as a bell. There's been no activity here whatsoever. They're just a little bit cautious. Either they don't want to go towards the lake. They're afraid. Silly little ducks. The flock is tiny when you look at it like this, right? Let's zoom out here. So that's the whole flock right there. That's it. That's sad. And you know, off the top of my head, guys, that's like 140 plus birds right there. It's hard to believe, you know? When you're looking at it, it's so deceiving when you're looking at, you know, flocks. It's like I'm looking at myself, and you know, I've been doing this for 4 years, and I look at that and I think, oh, it's, you know, like 50, 60 ducks. There's like 140. All right, I'm gonna go and do my work, because I've got to get my parsnips dug up, get them soaking in water so that I can scrub them tomorrow. Because I've got to get them done this week, because I need my freezer for the cull on Friday. And the nasty goose is going. That gander, guys, he's history. So let's check the pen, make sure everything's all right before I start working in the garden. All right, stripper came out. I got a hunch stripper's not going to go to the lake, but the 3 Muscovy males came out, which is really strange. Usually they just stay in the pen. Little stripper. Oh, you have such a hard time, duck. Doug and Magoo. I can never get the camera on Doug and Magoo fast enough when Doug does his nose rub. You know, I've seen that in comments, guys. You know, everybody tells me, you know, flip the camera around. Not everybody. I've seen some comments when people say, you know, flip the camera around. But the problem is that by the time I flip the camera around and get the zoom in and get it focused, it's over. But Doug, you see, he was just doing it, guys, and like I couldn't get the camera fast enough. See, now he has no interest because he's already done the nose rub. But like I got to witness it completely. Doug went up and he rubbed his nose and he snuggled, you know, did the old nose snuggle in Magoo, and I got to see it. You didn't. And that's what it's like, you know, when you're trying to get the camera on the animals. They don't cooperate, you know. It's hit and miss. I mean, like I said, I've been doing this for almost 4 years, and it's hard to catch stuff. I do my best. Wrong gate, can't get out that gate. It's just locked from the other side. I do my best. But it's just like, it's hard, because animals don't give you any warning whatsoever. Like, they don't say, hey, put the camera this way, we're gonna do a really cute shot. They just do it, and you gotta be on the ball here and walk around basically constantly on, you know, your tiptoes with the camera. All right, I'm gonna get myself set up here so that I can, oh, I gotta do the buildings. Oh man, being sick and having a checklist of things you gotta do, it's hard, guys. Actually, you know, if I came out here without the camera, I just stumble. It's actually quite sad to watch me working. It's even sadder to watch me working, walking around with the camera, trying to capture stuff. No eggs, nothing, zip. I'm thinking I'm not gonna get any eggs until I convert them over to the pellets. That's what my gut's telling me. So let's go to the barn. Let's take a look over here. Everything's all right, yep. Let's go to the barn. All right, little hospital duck, how are you doing? Please be walking today. Are you all right? What's going on? Can you stand up? How are you doing? You gonna walk for us? Hmm? Can you walk? Come on, girl. Get up. Oh, well, you're doing a little bit better. All right, I'm not gonna stress you. No eggs, though. I'm gonna leave the door open so some sunlight comes in there for the poor little hospital ducks. I was hoping that she'd walk more today, maybe tomorrow. She could have got really hurt bad, you know. Who knows what happens. All right, guys, I'm gonna do my garden. Oh, guys, we just had World War III here. I was in the garden. Oh man, let me get my breath here. I was in the garden, starting to dig my my parsnips up. Ducks freaked out. I was like, okay, what's going on? They just got down here, like not even 20 minutes ago. I looked up. The otters were coming up the creek. Oh man. Okay, I'm going down the wrong side of the swamp to show you guys. Oh, I'm so screwed up here, so hyped. Oh, this was nuts. So what happened was, oh boy, what happened was I seriously exerted myself and it hurts to breathe now. I look up, I see the 3 otters. They're coming right up the creek at the ducks. Ducks are freaking out, they're getting out of the water. I look up, see the otters, like I'm repeating myself, I'm so screwed up. I grab the shotgun off the side of the barn, I run down here, and I just started chasing them with the shotgun. And 2 of them took off up the creek, and a 3rd one, I got about, I don't know, 50 feet from the creek. Well, actually, I'll show you exactly the distance I was. Oh man, what a rush. I was standing right here. The otter stuck his head out of the water, guys. He came up partly onto the shore there. I nailed him with the shotgun. The ducks were all freaking out at this end of the creek here. They were just starting to come out. They were a bunch of them were out of the water here, but they were just in total panic. I emptied the shotgun, actually. He was the last shot I had in the shotgun. I was just pumping the rounds off because they were like, it was a perfect opportunity. All 3 of them were coming up the creek at the ducks, but the 2 of them took off, and Dougie's really interested in it. The 2 of them took off back up underneath the water and took off back out to the lake. This guy, he was coming out of the water, and I don't know why he was coming out towards me, but he's dead now. They were coming up the creek to have a snack of duck. And I'm telling you guys, like, the ducks haven't been down here maybe 25, 30 minutes. Well, put it this way, I'm just starting to dig in the garden. It was like they were waiting out there. That's why the ducks, when we brought them down here, they were all worried, even though the water was clear. The otters were right around here. They just weren't in the creek. They might have been over in the bulrushes, but that's why the ducks wouldn't go in the water. They were a little bit freaked out. So that's 1 out of 3. Duck killer's gone. So I usually, you know, when you pop one off like this, the other 2 just permanently leave. What a rush, guys. Holy mackerels. Couldn't have got him if I had my old shotgun though, because I ran out of ammo. The first 2 shots I totally missed. I was so freaked out. I was running and shooting at the same time. But the pump, I just kept pumping the rounds after him, and it was the very last shot I had. 00 buck. Just it sickened him real fast. He just flopped over and died right there. And guys, I can't keep the hide because I don't have a trapping license. And as soon as you keep, you know, anytime you keep an animal as a trophy, it's considered hunting, and you need a license. And I don't have a license, so legally I have to dispose of this animal because the reason I shot it was because I'm protecting my livestock, which I'm allowed to do. But if I wanted to keep his hide, that would be classed as hunting because it's a trophy, and I would be in a lot of trouble if I kept the hide, because then it would be, you know, people would say, well, you were hunting them, and I wasn't. I was protecting my ducks. What a shot though, holy man. It was all out war, guys. Oh man, I wonder what my neighbors were thinking. I was just pumping the rounds off here. Oh, where's the holes in you? Oh, we'll never find the holes. Oh, Mr. Otter. You're one healthy otter though. Holy mackerels, you're big. I wonder how many ducks you ate this year. So, there you go, guys. One of the duck killers this year gone. It's a shame that I, you know, got him after everybody left. Oh, man, and I'm sick. So I'm really weak right now. Like I could lay down so easy. Oh, and have a nap now. I could. Oh, but I gotta keep digging. I gotta dig my parsnips up here. What a freaking rush that was. And the thing was, you know, as soon as I started shooting, actually when I finished, Dougie's chewing on it. Okay, Doug. Why? What? You're supposed to be chewing on it when they're alive. Like, catch them. Yeah, I was just started digging. I just broke ground, actually, the first foot, and I heard the ducks freaking. But you know, as soon as I finished shooting, ducks totally calmed down. It was just bizarre. They were freaking out, and like totally freaking out. Okay, do you want it, Doug? You keep trying to pull it out of my hand here. Yeah, as soon as I finished shooting, like the last shot, and then the otter was laying on the shoreline, and the ducks just calmed down. It was like instant. Well, you see how calm they are behind me. Like it was like nothing happened. It was like, you know, oh, he took care of the problem. Oh, man. What a rush that was. I didn't count on getting the adrenaline pumping like that today, being sick. All right, guys, I gotta switch the camera up here. I'm so weak, I can barely hold the camera up right now. The ducks have worked their way back out to the lake, guys. They're out there swimming around. I guess now that I took care of the predator problem for today, they feel totally chilled and relaxed, and they're out there in the water playing. They're actually quite loud. The wind is actually blowing in my back. It's a south wind and I can still hear them. It looks like they're having fun. Sorry about the jiggling, guys. The wind just hit me there. They're having fun. What a difference when you get rid of the predator. But this morning, you know, when they wouldn't go into the water, and you know, I couldn't figure it out because, like, I showed you guys how clear, like, the water was calm as could be. There was nothing was stirred up. Like, there was no way anything had been swimming in the water. But they knew something was down there. Did they ever know? I know, it's like I couldn't believe it, like how fast the otters appeared after the ducks were down there. Well, there's one less now. They ain't going to be having duck snacks anymore. All right, I got to go back to my garden. It's about 3:30. Sun's setting fast here, that time of year. But the ducks are, they're milking it, having fun out there. It's been nice and quiet since I got rid of that predator. Oh, what a day. Accomplishing a ton of stuff today, guys. Getting my garden taken care of. Got rid of a nasty duck killer. Ducks are having a good time out there. The little stripper hasn't moved. She's exactly in the same spot that she left the pen. It hasn't like gone an inch, guys. She just sat there all day. Which is really strange because it's out in the open. Usually, you know, she hides underneath something. I better get back to my garden now. I had to put my winter hat on. I was getting an earache. The wind was just picking up enough, and with the sun getting lower, it's cooling off. I was getting sore. All right, back to work, guys. We just had an incident, guys. That Muscovy over there, not Mo, but one of the other ones, he was trying to mate poor little stripper. Doug broke it up, though. I'm sorry, stripper. Don't worry. That big male's going this week. I was just bringing the wheelbarrow over from the garden, and I looked up and I saw it, and I told Doug, I said, go see him, and I pointed, and the Doug just took over. Poor little stripper. You're far too small to be mounted by a 16-pound duck. Time to lock the ducks up. Oh, they're all back, actually. Well, they're not. They're behind the pen. They're going into the pen now, though. Gotta make sure we got... Oh, there's Magoo. All right. I gotta lock the front gate, because if I don't, what they'll do is they walk right through the pen and go to the front yard. If I close the front gates, it stops their through-affair action. They're going right for the parsnips, though, eating the tops. Nice little snack for them tonight. I'm over here, dog. He's just a little wound up. What a dog. He plays like a pup. He gets excited with the ducks. All right, I'm going to lock everybody up and go inside and start my supper. So I'm really hungry. This sickness thing is, I got a bit of gut rot and it won't go away until I get some food into it, if you know what I mean. Come on, Miss Goldie. Yeah, look around, make sure we got all the triple ducks. Duck, here. You're screwing the ducks up. Well, you're screwing all the ducks except for Magoo. Magoo doesn't have a clue. In you go, ducks. You had a good afternoon. You had a really good afternoon too. I got rid of a problem today. What a score. Got my parsnips in. Or out, I mean, out of the garden. Oh, Magoo, let's go. Yeah, no, not this way. Let's go. No. Use the sound. Go the other direction. Doug, no. Okay, Magoo. I'm going the wrong direction here. Oh, Doug, that's your favorite duck, isn't it? He loses interest real quick because he can get so close to Magoo. All right, Magoo, I'm going to pick you up. I know, you don't like me handling the ducks, do you, Doug? Doug, don't step on Magoo's foot. Hey, Dougie. Hey, come on. It's not fair. That's a dirty trick. Reminds me when I was a kid, you know, when you used to get the bigger kids would stand on your foot and then push you. Oh, I hated that. It was like, that's what Doug does to the ducks. Specifically Magoo. He stands on Magoo's foot. I'm just looking around here and then expects Magoo to move. And he nudges him. That's the thing, is he's stepping on his foot and he's nudging him with his nose. Yeah, I don't see any ducks. That's the only duck we got to worry about. Everybody else is in the pen. All right, guys. I've had an action-packed day, full day, and considering I woke up this morning and I thought I was going to spend the day in bed, and the only reason I didn't was because I had a sore back from being sick, laying down too much. It's like, I feel better. My back is not sore at all, but I feel sick. That's the problem. That sucks, though. You know, my back pain went away, but I'm still sick. Oh man, my whining, eh? Anyways, that's it, guys. It's been a big day here. I thought I'd give you one last view here before I went inside. Look at them. They're going right at the parsnips. It'll be interesting how much they eat tonight, because everything I've given them so far, they nibble her down pretty quick. But that's a lot of parsnip tops. A little snack for them. Feel like a treat, like candy. If you get green this time of year.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, and enjoy the show.